How's it going, everybody? I am Jason of Jason's Realm here, and today I am here bringing you guys our NFL Week 17 Power Rankings. Now, there's been a lot of shakeups due to last week. We had a lot of teams fall, a lot of teams rise, and let's just go ahead and dive on into this. So starting off at number 10, we have the Baltimore Ravens. Not moving from last week despite the win, just because we're not convinced with them with Tyler Huntley at quarterback. They're unconvincing right now. They're still able to win games, but they're just not a real convincing team right now. So we can't really put them much higher because they're not winning games convincingly. At number 9, we have the Dallas Cowboys being up from not ranked last week as they were able to pull off a win over the current number 1 seed in the NFC, the Philadelphia Eagles. They pulled off the upset. Yes, the Eagles didn't have Jalen Hurts, and if they had Jalen Hurts, it would have been game over a while ago. But, that being said, the Cowboys still managed to pull off a win that we didn't expect. So, to number 9 they go. At number 8, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars. They are also up from not being ranked last week, and I think this is the first time they've made it onto our list. And that's just because they've been playing some really good football recently. They now control the AFC South, and they control their own destiny. So the Jaguars are looking like a pretty scary team heading into the playoffs right now. Not scary as in they're going to run the table, but they're giving off some very minor Cincinnati Bengal vibes of last year. An underranked team with a second-year quarterback who's starting to get into his own, playing some football well above what they should be playing as a team, trying to make the playoffs and winning their division. That's kind of what the Bengals did last year, although the Bengals were more dominant last year. Well, at number 7, we have the Los Angeles Chargers. They are up one spot from last week, and this is just because they were able to put the beat down on the Indianapolis Colts and clinch a playoff berth. So, can't really knock them for that. They were able to do what they needed to do, and they're looking alright headed into the playoff. At number 6, we have the Minnesota Vikings. They are up one spot from last week as they were able to do what they needed to do and pull off a win over the Giants. It wasn't pretty, but they managed to pull off a win, a key win that they needed, and now they're actually really in the race for the number 1 seed with 2 weeks to go. So it's possible for them. Even though they should have easily beat the Giants, they just barely escaped, but they still got away with it. At number 5, we have the Cincinnati Bengals, down one spot from last week as they almost let the Patriots back in that game. They almost choked it. The Patriots should have been able to come back in it more. They should have been dead a long time ago in that game, but the Bengals let them in late, and that's not the mark of a good team that you want to see. So the Cincinnati Bengals playing some good football, though, apart from last week. And looking at the board, they'll probably be the number 3 seed looking at it. They're one game behind Buffalo and Kansas City. So unless one of them tanks, they're going to be the 3 seed. And that's all right. I mean, that means, as it stands right now, that means they get the Chargers. Either the Chargers or the Ravens. So that'll be a good game to watch. At number 4, we have the San Francisco 49ers up one spot from last week. Purdy able to get the job done. It wasn't as convincing this week, but he was able to get the job done. So, can't really knock him for that. That defense is playing some really good football right now. And they're really rocking hard. Same thing with them, looking at the board. They're probably a number 3 seed, one game behind Minnesota. They could jump to number 2. But yeah, Niners probably ending up with the 3 seed. Maybe the 2 seed. But they're still playing good football. They should make it. They should make a run. At number 3, we have the Kansas City Chiefs staying put from last week as the top 3 really didn't move. But either way, Chiefs playing some good football down the stretch here. Still fighting lockstep with Buffalo for the number 1 seed and that home field advantage, so they are playing decent in that regard. And they're just doing what they need to do if they want to have a chance at that number 1 seed. At number 2, we have the Buffalo Bills. The Bills, same thing as the Chiefs, playing some good football, starting to look more convincing, and they are actually keeping lockstep with the Chiefs, but they have the advantage of the tiebreaker for the number 1 seed. And they're just coming into their own. Both of those teams should be able to make a run easily. But now at number 1, we got the Philadelphia Eagles. Despite falling to the Cowboys, they have Jalen Hurts ready to go. And when Jalen Hurts comes back, it's just going to be the dynasty of pain. They almost won with Gardner Minshew under center against the Dallas Cowboys. That tells you all you need to say. This Eagles team is scary good, no matter who the quarterback is. But Jalen Hurts just turns up to an 11. But yeah, I guess that is our power rankings for this week. We will have one more power ranking video like this, and then we will go into ranking all the playoff teams. So starting at the wild card, we will have a 14-team power rankings. Only playoff teams, and that's how it'll go from there. But if you guys are still around, it tells me you probably like the content. So why don't you smash like, smash subscribe, all that fun stuff, as we will be releasing a public Discord server at 200 subscribers. And let me check real quick as to how close we are. Last I checked, we were like 16 clicks away. So, 16 clicks, that's all it takes. Yep, we are just 16 clicks away, so hitting that little button down there helps us out a huge bit. Because that public Discord server will be able to chat, talk, all that fun stuff, talk football, talk sports, anything you want, hang out, and all that stuff at any point. And I guess with that, we will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out and have a good one.